Hey folks! I know it's been a bit quiet from my side on YouTube, but that's because a lot of things have been going on. So the big news first. I moved to Germany. So just to clarify, I'm from the Netherlands. I've been living in Denmark for the past 4 years. And now I moved to Germany, to the Cologne area, because I am sharing the workshop with Laura Kampf. Having access to Laura's workshop is of course amazing. There are so many new things I can explore and try and experiment with. One of the things that kept me so busy over the last few weeks is building this container workshop. We did this project for a German TV show called Abenteuer Leben, and the four of us built this entire workshop out of an old rusty shipping container in 3 days. And I still can't believe we did that. Also, it's in German, so sorry for you non-German folks. My German's not very good, but I think I'm gonna get one of those voices that talks over me, so that'll be interesting. With the move comes a lot of work, of course, so that's one of the reasons I've been a bit quiet. A lot of paperwork, but also work on my new apartment. There's some basic stuff, like there's an extra room that used to be a garage, so all the walls and ceilings were completely bare. So I've been painting and I'm gonna be wallpapering that soon. But then also filling the apartment. Because I used to live in a furnished room. And what you see in the shot is pretty much everything I have. And I'm fine with that. It is something I've been wanting to do for a long time. Just live with what you have and figure out what you miss. And those are the things I'm going to build. It's going to be sewing projects, of course. I'm going to need curtains. But I also need a dining table and a couch and a bed. And I intend to make all of that. I just want to combine all the skill sets that I have. I want to learn all the skill sets that I need. And I'm really looking forward to that. And another benefit of doing things this way is that I can sort of spread out the costs a little bit. Because I have decided to try and do this making thing full time. It is very exciting. It is also very scary because I've always had a good income and a steady job. And this whole uncertainty is definitely interesting. But I'm loving it so far. Another thing that's kept me busy the last few weeks is that I took a trip to Paris. Sylvie from Supermore invited me over for Maker Faire Paris. And I went down a couple days early so I could play in her workshop and turn a bowl. I filmed the whole process, but I'm not quite done yet, and of course I'll have to edit it. Truck. I filmed the whole process, but I'm not quite done yet, and I also still have to edit it, so stick around, it'll be up here soon. I am very excited about this one because it's another project where I combine two different worlds, and those typically are my favorite projects. When I left Sylvie's, after her generous welcome, she also sent me home with some souvenirs. Maker souvenirs. Basically a whole mountain of turning blanks that I can use to practice my turning skills, make more bowls, get better at all of that. And this is just so very valuable to me. Thank you very much, Sylvie. In other news, I now also have a car. So it's almost the end of November, which means it's time to put my winter tires on here. And that made me realize I've never changed a tire before. So in the spirit of learning new skills, I decided to do it myself. In the meantime, I am looking for sponsorships, and I hope that will be a good source of income for me so I can keep this going. It's gonna take some time though, which is again the reason why the Patreon is super helpful. If you want to join that group, my Patreon is available on patreon.com/craftswithellen. I have a Patreon-only Instagram account that you can get updates on before other people or get more details than other people. So yeah, if you want to help me out there, that's great. It's not enough to make me do this as a job, but it is a message that you like what I'm doing, you support what I'm doing, and just knowing that you guys are there is very special. Yeah. And finally, you might have heard that Maker Central 2020 has been announced, so it's definitely happening a third time, and of course I'll be there this time as well. I hope to be having the same setup as last year with some sewing machines where a bunch of people can have a go. And I want to try to do that at more events next year, but I want to get as many of you behind the sewing machine as I possibly can. Alright, I think that's it for now. I have 2 videos in the works, and of course there will be more after that as well, because I have plenty of projects to do. Thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you next time.